is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
I am your father.
You like Huey Lewis on the news?
Yes. And you're not sure about this, are you?
You're gonna die, clown!
What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?
Sir?
The most you ever lost on a coin toss. Call it.
Whose motorcycle is this?
It's a chopper, baby.
Whose chopper is this?
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby.
Bring out your dead!
This is a tasty burger.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Hello, welcome back to this episode of See What Sticks. I fucked up that intro. I'm your co-host, Russell.
My name is DeAndre, just go by D for short, though.
And it's me again, Shawn.
Shawn, by popular
Shawn.
demand, is back on the show.
Not.
Oh, damn, D. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're all in the same room, and I think this is the first time I've ever had a 3-person podcast with everyone in the same room at the same time. So this is a big first for everybody.
Ooh,
so D, Shawn's been on the show before. D, this is your first time. D, how do we know each other? I always just start that off for people listening.
Yeah. I met you at the gym a few years ago. I work at a gym in the local suburbs of Chicago. And it's just funny. I've known him for years and really didn't speak to him. And then recently, maybe this year, I felt like we've been talking more. Getting to know each other, and now I hang out with him sometimes when I'm not working or working out.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. So D and I met through the gym. That's how Shawn and I met as well.
Yeah,
through the gym.
Yeah.
All my friends are just from the gym now. It pretty much boils down to what my life is like. But yeah, so that's how we know each other. Shawn is back on. Shawn felt really bad about the first time he was on. He felt like he was really awkward. But Shawn, people like that episode. People do.
Oh, yeah.
Because you talked about Taiwan, and I think people like learning and knowing about Taiwan.
Well, that's great, guys.
Yeah, dude, if you're talking, you don't need to talk to the microphone. That's really weird. I know you keep looking at it like it hears you. Yeah. It's not, man.
I'm just making it up.
No, dude, it's cool. So, we're going to talk. We were having a conversation in the car before we got here about Shawn's lack of knowledge about certain artists from Chicago.
Dude, I mean, just in general.
Are we just going to start roasting now?
I'm going to be nice about it. And I mean, I'm not a rap guru. I'm not going to lie. I just enjoy a certain artist. But yeah, I mean, I asked Shawn, who did he enjoy more, Nas or JayZ? And what was his response, Russ?
Tupac.
Yeah, it made no sense.
His response, it's like,
what if I don't like the answer it's given?
No, dude, that's like saying, do you like hot dogs or burgers more? And then you're like, I'm more of a salad man.
Well, what if I'm vegetarian?
I like chicken Caesar salads, actually. That wasn't part of the question, dude.
I'm going to hit this man in the face in a second. You don't remove him from my presence.
But, Shawn,
yes.
On the show, who do you prefer more?
What show?
I mean,
what are you talking about?
Dude,
this is exactly what
Shawn,
we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do you prefer more, Nas or JayZ?
From the songs that you know of.
From the songs that I know of, that I've listened to, probably Nas.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I like Nas more. Not that I'm saying I don't like JayZ. They're both New York rappers.
Yeah.
I think Nas is just more like heavy hitting. Yeah. It's just like boom, 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 where JayZ's like, hove, like that whole thing. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't know.
I feel like JayZ, in my opinion, is that he's more for the party, the turn up a little, where Nas actually drops a nice message. Of course, he can do like party and turn ups, but Nas just drops a more of a message to me personally.
Yeah. I think message definitely. Have you heard Nas and Damian Marley's album, the Distant Cousins, or is it Distant Relatives?
Distant Relative, I believe.
That album is fucking awesome.
It is.
And because it combines Damian Marley's like rap reggae thing with Nas's just rap thing, and it's a perfect combo. And some of those songs are really dark. Like, oh damn, that's like holy shit. Like they just went there. But yeah, Shawn also doesn't look like he knows where he is right now. He's still wearing a jacket. We're sitting inside. It's probably 75 degrees in this room.
I'm kind of cold.
For those of you who don't know, Shawn and DeAndre are sitting across from me on a sofa. A very ugly sofa.
Yeah, it
the
is.
World's ugliest sofa.
It's like you find this in Goodwill somewhere in Virginia, Vermont. and you paid $5 for it, and
Dude.
they're not going to help you load it in the car.
Dude, I feel like this is probably my mom's couch. Or
I
my
believe
mom's,
it.
yeah.
Wow.
It's very like 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
And it's plaid. So for those of you who don't know, it's like red and black plaid.
Like, think of the Midwest. Like,
Yeah, think of the most Midwestern couch you can. That's what you get. There's also a mattress in there, so it weighs 10,000 pounds.
Oh, nice.
It's like, dude, you can't even move that. Like, if you stand up,
I
it
bet
is
I can.
so heavy.
I bet I could pick it up.
But
You bet you could?
Bet.
Let's do it right now.
Bet.
are you guys gonna?
Let's go. Let's
Okay,
do it.
Get up.
okay. On the show, they're gonna try to move the couch.
I don't need Shawn to push it back.
Yeah, D, just don't knock over the mount. Oh, okay, they're moving it. No, try pick it
yeah,
up.
lift
No,
it
just
up.
try. Yeah, it's a picking it up thing.
Oh,
okay.
Right now. What are you
Oh wow,
talking
damn,
about?
D, D's curling it. Okay. Oh god, they just broke something in the studio.
And slowly
Okay,
put it
now
down.
scoot it back.
It's over. All right, podcast's over, guys. Podcast's over.
Yeah, I'm not editing any of that out.
it's-
That's all staying. That's organic.
It's a golf club, guys. We're good.
Okay, we didn't
It's a
really
technical-
break
No.
anything.
No, but if you look at the levels on here, it just went through the roof.
Because I got up and started.
People's headphones are probably like they're in their car and their speakers just broke because it's just like.
Alright, I'm going to say a message about how I speak. I speak very aggressive and I speak very loud. On purpose, I do speak low for multiple reasons. But if you listen to this podcast and you hear that I'm on it, I do suggest you just turn it down 5 notches. I'm sorry, it's just how I was raised. You speak when you need to say something. So I will
No, it's
talk
okay.
loud
D,
again.
you don't have to apologize
that was
to
the
anybody.
DeAndre disclaimer, guys.
Yeah.
No, that's just a disclaimer. I don't apologize for shit. No, that's
Oh,
just
okay.
a disclaimer.
That-
Like
Go,
this is
let's
just
get
like a you know what's it? What's
Just warming up.
No, it's like a,
You
what do
just
the-
broke everyone's eardrums with those snaps. I'm not editing that out either. Sorry.
Sorry.
But yeah, D, you don't need to apologize. That's why you're on this show. This show is not about apologies. Unless you say something real offensive, then I have to edit it out. And then you have to apologize to me for my time.
Well, is it offensive if I just talk about Russell? I'm a very aggressive person, but a joking way. So
He says that to cover. He's hedging his own bets here. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm really aggressive, but in like a cool, joking way. Like, don't even worry." But like, I am.
oh no, I speak like a bro. It's all right.
It's like, yo, bro,
Bro,
light. Like,
sorry. You text weird things when you talk. You know?
bro, like, you want to
Alright.
go crush some natties?
Yeah, I'm more.
All right, Christopher Walken. There we go.
Oh, you want? It's Christopher. I'm not doing that impression. I've done it on the
You're
last
just
2
doing
episodes. I'm that dude. That's my bro. It's like, sup, bro? Christopher Walken
That's
is
a
like
bad bro.
No, that was-
no, dude. Chris, I can do. You want Christopher Walken?
Do it.
Okay, so your father and I, we were doing this thing, and then Shawn told me to do this Christopher Walken impression, and it's okay, but it could be a lot better. Okay, that's enough of our special guest for today, Christopher Walken.
I just want to tell you too. It was a Saturday night, and it was almost about midnight. It's just
So you
somewhere-
know where this is going. This is only going way off
Yeah,
the rails.
and we have not had any alcohol or anything. Don't worry. It's like we are just weird people.
We all did snort a line of bath salts, though, so we should probably put that in there. We are all tripping out real hard.
Like, dude, what's that one movie on Netflix? It's with the animated.
Sausage Party?
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're all we're all taking bath salts, and we, like, that can of, or that, Jesus Christ, that's not a can.
Oh my
It's a
God,
cup.
These bath salts, man.
Yeah, these bath salts are, that cup of soda is talking to me in a really real way right now. But, okay, let's go back to talking shit about Shawn.
Oh, wow.
Shawn,
Oh, God.
why are you wearing that jacket right now, dude?
Dude, I'm cold.
Shawn's an
Dude, I think I'm
interesting
actually
girl.
sweating.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, for real. Like, how are you cold?
I don't know. I'm just a cold. I'm just
You
a
know,
cold guy. I'm cold blooded.
I
I'm cold
think you
blooded.
just, you don't have that much.
You guys could, like, if you're cold, like, just take that off and then cuddle a D. I mean, you guys are close
God.
enough.
Yeah, we're on the same
mean,
couch, right? I mean, why not? You know?
I don't like.
It's that kind of couch.
It's not, it wouldn't be.
It's
consensual.
that kind of thing.
It's not consensual. if
Dude, when
touch
you
myself.
when you first asked us to sit on here, it felt like we were just sitting here like
Huh.
I
It's
will
like a
say-
waiting room
I
for
know,
something that
yeah,
never
it's so
happens.
weird.
I will say I
But-
feel like I'm like waiting for an interview or like
Yeah.
trying to do like I'm an actor. I'm just like waiting with a bunch of other people. It's
Yeah,
just me and
yeah,
Shawn.
line up. So
I'm
what
sizing
you
them
here
up.
for? Yeah, what you here
It's
for?
it's a casting
roll.
couch, and you know what that means. So,
All right, good day, everybody. Have a nice day. I'm leaving.
yep.
Close the door.
I could probably add sound effects in, but that would involve effort, and I'm profoundly lazy.
I think it'd do pretty good sound effects.
You are lazy.
Thanks.
Let's just talk about. All right. So I work out with Russell a lot, and my pet peeve.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Is that he likes to be on his phone for long periods of time.
Dude, I'm not on my phone for more than like 40 seconds at a time. Dude.
Every like other minute, yeah.
Okay, now is it gay?
See that, bro?
No, I mean we talk shit about Shawnn. We talk shit about DeAndre. I believe that's like what we should do.
Oh, okay. Now it's time to talk shit about me.
Well, you can point me out later. I don't care.
No, okay, no, it's okay.
Hold on, let me get my list out.
Okay.
Here, I got a list right here, guys.
Shawn's jacket with 1,000 different compartments.
You should scroll.
Yeah, I got.
Told from my forefathers that Russell's annoying.
Dude,
oh, wow. Okay. I see what's up. But, Shawnn.
Yeah, what's up?
You take your jacket off. It's stressing me out.
I'm freezing, bro.
There's no way you're freezing.
I really am.
I'm like sweating.
I'm like fine.
I'm kind of cold, man.
Dude, I'm wearing like a sweater and I'm like sweating. You're wearing a sweater and a full the size of the jacket Shawnn is wearing, for those of you who don't know.
It's 10 pounds.
It's 10 pounds, but also it looks like he's wearing his dad's jacket and he's 12. And it's like one of those big jackets that's like he can't put his arms to his sides. It's one of those.
As we speak, I'm looking at Russell's holes in his pants, and I swear to God, I can shove 4 of my fists. Like if I had 4 fists, I could shove them in there.
They're fashion forward, so you can.
You wear those pants like every day.
I am wearing these right now. My blue jeans that I was wearing, I was raking leaves and I fell, and like there's a huge mud spot on it.
Wait. You have other pair of jeans?
Oh wow, Shawnn. Okay, like I didn't know this was going to be like this the whole time. No, it's cool.
I'm just going to sit here and watch.
And DeAndre's just going to watch the whole room burn down.
Again, as being the most aggressive one, I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah,
I can take care of myself.
But I have a question. So since it's after Halloween, we're recording this at the beginning of November in 2018, just to date this episode for people who are listening. What is your favorite and least favorite candy?
I actually really don't care for sweets like candy at all.
If you had to pick.
All right, my favorite is orange Starburst.
Okay.
And then
orange.
Yeah,
right,
orange is fire. All right, don't start with me.
Hate orange.
I hate your.
Okay.
All right, and then my least favorite, I would say, like, I'm not like a big like Reese Piece like Hershey chocolate. I'm like.
Okay. So, do you like peanut butter and chocolate together or no?
No, not really.
I'm not a big fan either. Are you? Do you like peanut butter and chocolate at the same time?
I'm weird about my peanut butter.
It makes me kind of gag. I don't know. It's like
Also,
it's so like thick and rich.
Inside of a Reese's peanut butter cup, why is the peanut butter like chalky? Yeah, it's not creamy. It's like it's like
chalky,
it's like I don't like it. It's
not
not
artificial. It's not.
Yeah, it's like artificial. But like now, if you took Nutella in one spoon and peanut butter in another and combine those, now you're talking.
I've never had Nutella.
I think that's just a style.
Wait, you've never had Nutella?
It just.
Do you? It's like hazelnut. It's hazelnut with chocolate. It's not just chocolate, and I think that throws people off when they taste it because it's not like fudge. It's a very particular taste.
Yeah, no, some things like I avoid. I've tried certain. I'm a picky eater. Like I don't eat avocados.
You don't like avocados?
I've tried it before. I just don't like it. I just don't care for it myself.
I don't like cilantro and bananas. Those are like the two foods I don't.
I know you don't.
And cottage cheese.
So I work at the gym and I make protein smoothies a lot.
Yeah.
So I sometimes make Russell's protein smoothies. He always asks for like no banana, and it just blows my mind.
I'm sorry, I don't like bananas. Like you don't like avocados. Yeah. So do you not like? Okay, so say if you're going to go to a Mexican restaurant, are you just not going to get guac? Like, do you not like guacamole either?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Chipotle. Mm-hmm. Like I said, you want guac is extra? No, I'm fine. Don't worry.
So, okay. Because I know some people don't like avocados, but they like guacamole, or like some people don't like bananas, but they like banana bread sort of thing. I don't like anything with bananas. Yeah. And you know when you don't like something, you can always taste when it's in there? That's how I'm with bananas. Wow. There was a time, I think I told the story on this podcast, but I was in Mexico over spring break with Emma, and we were on a bus going to go see the temples, like Chichen Itza, and there's a dude in front of me on the bus eating a banana. It was like 7:15 in the morning. I'm like, it smells like bananas. I fucking hate bananas. And I said it apparently really loud, and people looked. I'm like, oh shit. But but I don't like bananas. They smell gross. Don't you agree? They have a very distinct smell. Like you can smell banana.
They're pungent. Yeah. But I like it, so it doesn't.
Do you like cucumbers? I'm a big cucumber guy.
Yeah, I like cucumbers. Yeah.
Dude, I'll dip cucumbers into ranch or like balsamic vinaigrette and just eat it.
I hate ranch.
What? You don't like ranch?
I'm one of the people in the Midwest. What?
You don't like ranch?
No, son. I mean, I'll eat it, but like I'm more of a honey French.
Oh, okay. That's your favorite salad dressing?
Honey French, like
honey French. I like raspberry vinaigrette. Are you raspberry vinaigrette?
I'm not oily.
On a salad, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not talking about. You're not drinking it like.
What kind of salad? Are we talking like a pecan?
No, we're talking like a Cobb salad.
Like,
Cobb salad. A little bit of everything.
No,
Okay.
see that strawberry vinaigrette is more for like an Asian salad. I feel like.
Okay.
Like an Asian with a little bit of almonds on top.
Dude, Panera has that really good Asian salad that has like the peanut sauce, like the peanut dressing. I want to just get that peanut dressing because I'll put that on everything.
Yeah, put that shit on everything.
Dude, that stuff's so good. Have you ever had that?
No. ChickfilA sauce though.
Okay, I went on a rant about Chick-fil-A that I don't eat homophobic chicken.
All right, so
no, but
I separate. No, I will say something. I separate the organization from the food. Number one, the CEO. No disrespect, had passed away.
Yeah. Oh, can you hand me that thing?
Oh,
thanks.
Oh yeah. The CEO passed away, and some of his beliefs that he didn't like, gay marriage and other races and such. But whatever. I can still go.
You can separate that from the food,
because it's $10. On average about $10-$90. Get 2 Chick-fil-A sauces, chicken sandwich, fry, and lemonade. Call it day. And who doesn't like lemonade? Liquid.
Yeah.
Liquid life.
Yeah, no, I totally understand what you mean. I have had Chick-fil-A. I just say that to kind of ruffle people's feathers. But now it's turned into a thing where I just don't have Chick-fil-A because I've said I don't have it for so long. Where it's like this cycle where it's like, oh, Russell doesn't like Chick-fil-A because of this, and so now I just won't get it.
You can't get it.
Yeah, now it's like it's against my brand now.
Yeah, that's how I am with red meat. I tell you about how I changed my diet tremendously, and I have 1 to 2 cheat meals a week, and even then I'm very strict on my diet. I love red meat. Don't get me wrong. I was raised on red meat, but for health reasons,
no, red meat's not super amazingly great for you. But Shawn knows that I can't go to Chipotle because every time I go, I shit myself. So.
The first time we met, I took you to Chipotle. I'm like, let's go to Chipotle. And you're like, all right. And then we go in, and I'm like, you get a bowl, and I'm like, how is it? You're like, oh, great, delicious. Mm-hmm.
And then when I got home,
it's really rich. I believe that's why.
There's a lot of butter. I think that it's buttery
and hella cilantro.
Yeah,
I don't know how you survived that, bro.
Dude, I don't. Cilantro tastes like soap.
I didn't know how you had a smile on your face while you're eating. I'm like, oh, great, this guy loves Chipotle. We're good friends now.
But yeah, exactly. That was the thing that made us become friends is Chipotle. But dude, that taco place that we go to also. I'm going to leave this in the episode. I never say towns around me. People just know I'm from Chicago because there's crazy people who probably want to murder me. So
I said local suburb.
Exactly. There you go, D.
And plus, because I am active in the community.
Have you gone to the taco place?
What is it called? Oh, no, I think you told me about it. What's it called?
It's Taqueria something.
Taqueria something.
It's a very Spanish. It's
very.
You could pass it a million times on the street and not know it was there.
Just like what?
Just like that. Pho,
yeah.
Just like that pho place. It looks like a Mexican
restaurant.
Dude,
Las Vegas pho.
Las Vegas pho.
Shawn and I got pho. For those of you who don't know pho, it's a Vietnamese noodle soup with meat. Yeah. But it was in a Mexican restaurant.
It looked. I think it was previously a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
And they still kept the decor, so it has that fiesta look on the outside. Oh wow. And you go in, and it's a Vietnamese dude asking you if you want some pho.
But also the thing with it is the decor is like that, but then they also have bamboo. So
they do, yeah. If you're eating at the window, people walk. It's a predominantly Hispanic neighborhood. So people walking by, they're like, "Yo, what is this place? It looks like a Mexican restaurant, but they're like."
And then what? You get Vietnamese food in there. It's actually really good though. I was super surprised how good and how fresh it was.
Yeah,
and it was crazy cheap, and you get so much. Mm-hmm. But okay, we're going to talk about that. Getting food in the city. So we're all from Chicago, but we live in the suburbs.
Some of us.
Well, you live in the city.
Yeah,
but. You went to high school in the suburbs.
Yeah. So I was until about 13. I was in the city, and I bounced back and forth in high school. Ever since high school.
Yeah.
I graduated.
And then you lived in the suburbs for
a while.
I
did. I lived in a suburbs for a year, which is cool.
Yeah. Your apartment was really nice.
Yeah.
Shawn, you were up in this apartment, right?
No. Your new apartment?
It was
me and Jacob.
Yeah, your friend Jacob. We went to go get ramen, and that's what
Shawn was with us.
No.
I was. I was there.
Yeah, Shawnn was there, but I think we had to drop him off before we went back to your place to check out your apartment.
Yeah. Yes, that's what happened.
No, I think I've been to the apartment.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But no, that was the first time I think I hung out with Russell.
Yeah.
And we got ramen. It was actually really good.
Yeah, we went to a place. Okay, so let's say you have a friend from out of town come to Chicago, right? Or come to like this area of Chicago. They
the suburbs.
They teleport here. Mm-hmm. And they are here for like 2 days. What are like 3 places you're going to take them to go? Like, are you going to take them to go get food and stuff in the city? Or are you going to take them in the suburbs? Because suburbs are cheaper, but you don't get that like Chicago feel. But if you're in the city, you get like the Loop and stuff. Yeah. But it's like mad expensive.
Well, first thing, I'm a man that I like to eat and still get I like to get my money's worth.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like when you go into the city, you spend more to eat, or I can go to little like secret places.
Yeah.
It all depends. First I'm gonna ask my friend, have you been to Chicago? Like it all
they've
depends.
Never been. In this scenario, they've never been to Chicago.
Have they ever had Chicago style food, like the stereotypical Chicago food?
In this scenario, they have, but like shitty versions. Like, say if you're getting Chicago style food in Miami or something, you know what I mean?
First place I'm gonna take them, Pequod's Pizzeria. All right, I know Chicago's known for like Giordano's, Illuminati's. Pequod's is a very...
Where's that at?
It's closer in the city. It's like, say going towards you're going towards off of North.
Yeah.
You go like into the city, west. It's like around, almost like before Logan Square. It's like around the Logan Square area.
Is there Wicker Park?
Maybe the outskirts.
I think I've been there.
So it's like south end of like Wicker Park.
They got like 2 floors, right?
No.
Yo.
Maybe.
There's this, speaking of pizza and low-key places, there's this pizza place in Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park Pizza?
I don't know if it's Lincoln Park Pizza, but it's like...
slice?
No, it's this place. It's in the... So it looks like you go into a hotel because there's like the awning thing, but you go in, you go down a flight of stairs, and the restaurant is in the basement floor, the garden floor, and they do the pizza and they flip it upside down. Yeah, it's that.
I wanted to go there.
So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there's this pizza place, and it almost looks like a pot pie. And so the crust is on the top, and it's in like a bowl, and they flip it upside down, and all the sauce and cheese and toppings are in the bowl, and they pull it out. Yeah. So it's like a reverse mushroom shape. And I've had food from there. I've never been in there, but it is crazy good. But it's not like Chicago-style pizza. It's like its own thing.
It's an interesting thing. But yeah, I would take them Harold's Chicken. You gotta get some fried chicken from Harold's Chicken. Then
JJ Fish, dude.
We can agree to disagree, but yes, but yeah, so I would take them there. I would take to Pequod's, and then probably ended up see Italian beefs. I like a good Chicago food. Mm-hmm. You can always go Portillos, but I feel like that's like almost a McDonald's version of Italian beef.
It's not that
bad. No, it's not bad, but.
Dude, Portillos is awesome. I love Portillos.
Portillos is only
I would take them at Al's Beef.
Wait, there's Portillos at other places?
No, it's only in Illinois. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
No, they've opened little small locations.
They have?
Oh,
like
no, yeah,
Florida.
there's one in Indiana.
Is there?
They're like slowly doing it.
Yeah. I totally forgot. But, dude, when I went to Vegas, there was a Giordano's in Vegas on the Strip.
Yeah.
How was that?
I went because I actually just wanted to see what Vegas, what Chicago-style pizza. Yeah, okay. Pizza was almost as good, but the one thing I do miss is Chicagoans yelling at each other and being rude to you in the restaurant. And you don't get that. It's not as fun. Like, that's part of the Chicago... Like, if you go to Portillos, you expect someone to scream at you. And that's close to my heart. If I'm going to Portillos and everyone's like, "Oh, how's your day?" It's not Portillos, man.
Don't say, like, my pleasure at Portillos. Like, roll your eyes when you, like...
And you get your food and they're like, "Cool, get the fuck out of here, man."
They say like some terrible rhymes, like 79, it's your time to go. Like,
yeah,
why are you doing this?
That's how you know you're at a Portillos. And if they're like, 79, your order is ready, thank you. That's not Portillos, dude. That's not a Chicago place.
They have to rhyme.
It's time to die.
Yeah, it's like 29. It's all mine. Like it's always some young kid doing it.
Are you a bigger fan of the Portillos locations that look like diners, or the ones that are like the Italian restaurant style?
Diners.
Because I personally went to my first Portillos was an Italian one. That's the only reason why.
Where were at?
It was off of 90. It's in Oak Lawn.
Oh, dude, the one right by Brother Rice.
Yeah,
with like the pillar and stuff.
That was the first one. I remember I got a bacon cheeseburger, fried, and a strawberry milkshake.
Dude, have you ever had a cake shake?
I've had like like taste. Like I've tasted it, but
they're really rich.
And plus, they have a mayo in it, which again, I know why it's a fat. It helps me. I understand.
Yeah, it's a binding agent.
Yeah, it just me personally, no.
You can't taste it, but once you know there's mayo in there, you're like, there's mayo in this.
Yeah.
But you can't taste it. Like,
again, my sweet tooth. I have a taste for sweets, but
yeah,
I rather like take a burrito over like cookies.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing at Portillos?
Ooh, they have this. I don't know if they still have. They probably do. Croissant, cheese,
The beef and cheddar croissant.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, it's my favorite thing. Double dipped.
Dipped. Yes.
Every time.
Regular beef dipped with cheese.
Ooh,
mozzarella cheese. Can't go wrong.
Jardinier?
No, I don't.
Do you put sweet peppers on?
No.
Yeah. Oh, really? Damn. Okay.
Interesting fact. Shout out to my mother. She does it with mustard. I was raised thinking that was normal.
That probably is really good.
I had it as a kid because I would, of course she shared it with me.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Okay.
It's weird.
Now that you think about it, it's
I thought about it like maybe 4 years ago.
Mustard on burgers is good. I assume it'd be good on like a ground or roast beef as well because it's same animal.
It's a little different.
It's a little different,
like
but
dipped in the juice. Now jus has seasoning. It's not the
dude,
same.
I like that
because I think mustard is good with like grilled flavors.
A true mustard. I know it's like a grilled burger with an onion, ketchup, mustard.
Onions.
A shout out to Serengeti. But not just because Shawnn is on the show, but the hot dogs at Polar Bear are the best. And I think it's the physical hot dogs that you guys get. So Shawnn's family owns a restaurant. But what are the hot dogs you get? They're just better.
It's like it's
They
like
got
red
pop.
hots. It's like 100% beef.
Yeah,
100%.
And you cook it. Well, most places just soak it in that nasty water for a long time.
Yeah.
But we like you steam grill it, and you steam it and then you steam grill it. Yeah, so it's like double the work, but it's double the tasty.
I've never been there. Russ was like he got kicked in the balls, and he was like holding it in. He's just like, and he was trying to smile, and he's just looking at Shawnn.
A little constipated too.
Yeah, just kick the table. That's the mic. God damn it,
Russ!
Okay,
Leave the building.
I have a question. What is your guys' opinion of Napoleon Dynamite?
I haven't seen that movie in a few years, but it's still funny.
Okay. I don't think it's fun. I don't get it. What makes it funny?
It's like one of those funny, so stupid it's funny. So it's key things like when he's dancing. Like you remember, I think he's like in. I haven't seen.
I've seen it quite a few times, but I'm just like
the vote for Pedro doesn't really.
The most memorable part was the tater tots.
Yeah,
he puts in his cargo pants and he just starts eating it in class.
Like
that one.
That's like so high school. Like I get that, but like people are like, "Give me your tots, Napoleon." Like I don't know.
My favorite part is one. I guess it was that Napoleon's brother, cousin, whoever it is.
Yeah.
He's like, we've been talking for a little while.
Kip?
Yeah.
Is that his brother?
I don't know
I
who
thought
it
Kip
is.
was his dad for the longest time.
It's somebody, but I just remember he's like, we've been talking for a few months. So we're getting very serious. And then he meets the girl. She's like this tall black girl. And he's just like small, little short white guy. It's like, I'm happy for you too. I hope everything works out well.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time. We should definitely watch it together, guys.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That's better.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
I have not seen that.
You've never seen Scott Pilgrim?
It's on Netflix. Like, you can go
Wait,
watch
it's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Oh,
all right.
What, did I tell you guys? I met Edgar Wright, the director.
Really?
Yeah, okay. I've told this the story on this podcast, I think a few times, but so when I was out living in LA, I went to Amoeba Records, which is a really big, famous record store. They've had like concerts in the record store. It's like 2 stories. Nice. It's gigantic. So I went there after work.
Excuse me, sorry, is that where they have the NPR like tiny desk or no?
No, that is not there. But it looks like that same kind of thing where it's really like hectic, but cool hectic.
Yeah.
So I was in there, and the movie Baby Driver was premiering that same night in Hollywood. And so Amoeba Records is in Hollywood. So I went in there after work because there's a bunch happening that weekend. And I was like, cool, it's Friday. I got off work a little early and walked to Amoeba.
Friday night for the boys.
What?
Friday night for the boys.
Yeah, Friday night for the boys.
Yeah, make sure.
Always. And then, so I went in there. I was looking for records. That's actually where I got the Kendrick Lamar record.
Another time I hung out with Russell. Went over to his house. Hanging out. He's showing me his vinyls. He just pulled out Kendrick Lamar's money.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Thank you. And I'm like, he said, well, I think this is a guess on I play Money Tree.
Yeah.
We just sat there and we listened to it. And it was
vibed out to Money Tree.
And I think Shawnn was on the couch like potato, just being a potato just sitting there. So,
don't even remember.
Because I'm pretty sure afterwards he's like, I want White Castle. I'm pretty sure he just like, and then Russell, I was going to drive and Russell's like, oh no, we can't drive. It's late. I'm like, Russell, I can do it.
Yeah.
But Russell worries a lot too.
But that record had met Edgar Wright as well. So wow. I went to pick him out, right? So you're like flipping through. I got him. I turned around. I had my backpack on. And my backpack hit this British guy with long black hair.
This is fate.
And it knocked the records out of his hand. And I helped him pick him up. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. Like, we kind of were both in each other's, like, space.
And then you guys kissed.
And then we had a slow embrace, and it was magical.
Which is fine.
And I just kind of felt bad about it, but it was one of those things we were both, like, too close and backed into each other.
Yeah, it was a common mistake.
And so I left, and I got the record and everything. And then one of my buddies later that night put on Instagram, he's like, oh my God, I just met Edgar Wright. And I'm like, holy shit, so did I. I knocked records out of this guy's hand. And he was just a famous director just casually shopping.
High five that. Because you know what? You showed him who's the boss.
Yeah,
he's going to remember you.
He's going to remember, like, this asshole in L.A. knocked a bunch of records out of my hand.
You're going to make sure your name doesn't get shouted out in L.A. now.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's how I met Edgar Wright. And I think I've told the story about... I'm actually not going to tell the Chris Pratt story again because I've told like 5 times on this pod.
You know what's funny? Russell like meets people, and then I feel like I'm the polar opposite. Like, I know a lot of people, but I don't meet anybody.
Do you know Danny McBride? Have you ever seen Pineapple Express?
Yeah.
You know Red, the guy who keeps getting shot all the time?
Yeah.
Who's like kind of like the white trash dude?
Mm-hmm.
Me and some people I knew in LA were out at a bar and we saw him.
That's cool.
Like, I didn't go up to him, but it was like, you know when you're like at a bar and you're like, dude, that's Danny McBride over there with like his buddies. And like he always hangs out with Seth Rogen and James Franco, so I'm sure they were there as well, but just through like the murmurings of people there, they're like, Danny McBride's over there. I'm like, what? That's awesome. But I think that's the closest I ever got to another like famous person in the wild, not in like a controlled atmosphere. Because I met Drew Brees twice because we both went to Purdue Boiler Up. Drew Brees?
Yeah, it was just Brees, guys. I don't know.
Wait, do you not know who that is? No. He's the quarterback for the Saints.
Has another thing. I don't really watch sports.
No, yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah. Wait, Shawn, what are you pointing at?
Oh, I don't know if that was going or not.
No, yeah, it's going. Shawn's for. I'm not editing any of this out. Like, there's no editing on this podcast. The moving the couch is going to stay in this show. But Shawnn was pointing at
the golf drop. The golf club drop.
Also, Russell in his house, he has like a pull-up bar. And, you know, I was, like, about to go use the restroom.
Wait. Shawnn, take off the goddamn jacket. I can hear it. It's so loud. It's like you're wearing gym pants.
I'm gonna
it's like you're Tom McCluskey.
All right, I'll take it off, guys. Fine. For the podcast, all right? For the podcast.
Look how loud it is on the meter there.
Oh, every time I move?
It's like the most squishy, like, kind of thing.
I'm just trying to get comfortable, guys.
Dude, we should invite Tom McCluskey over here. He lives right there.
No, he's a member.
He is. Do you know who Tom McCluskey is? Guys, let's talk about Tom McCluskey 1 sec. Then we'll get back.
He's such a nice guy. Always outgoing. I'll be working out, and he'll just like hit me on the back sometimes. And it's not like
he's a nice guy.
And I'm like, oh, hey Tom, and I'm like, well, he gets it too.
So Tom McCluskey is he's not a kid.
Oh,
he's an adult.
Man.
But he was the
basketball coach.
He was the basketball coach for the high school Shawnn went to, but I did the basketball camp when I was a kid, and I think a lot of kids in the town that I live in do his basketball camp, so everyone knows who Tom McCluskey is. And then, like, when I have friends from around here, just by my house, he lives down the street, I'm like, that's Tom McCluskey's house. I'm like, Tom McCluskey.
He's a great gym teacher. He always come up to me, like, every time he'd be, like, at gym class, he'd be like, so, what are your ambitions? What high school you like to go to? And, you know, like, what do you want to do in the future? You know, he was always asking me questions. I'm like, oh man, he's a cool gym teacher.
Yeah, how nice and thoughtful.
Yeah.
No, Tom McCluskey is pretty cool. One of my buddies was over recently, and I was like, "That's Tom McCluskey's house."
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, now you're gonna hurt people's ears.
Again, disclaimer.
Yep. And one of my buddies over, and I'm like, "Oh, that's Tom McCluskey's house." He's like, "Who the hell's Tom McCluskey?" Because he's not from around here.
Wait, who?
Cal.
Oh, okay.
He's like not from around here, and it was like, he's like, "Who the hell's Tom McCluskey?" I'm like, "Dude, it's Tom McCluskey," and he's like. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're not from around here. And he's like, yeah, man, it's Tom McCluskey's house. I'm like, you know. And so now, like, he's like, how's Tom McCluskey? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, he's just some adult.
He would just ask you that?
Yeah, just like, I don't know. He's like,
funny.
how's Tom? I'm like, Tom who?
Tom?
Like, the gym guy. And I'm like, dude, Tom McCluskey, my boy.
You know, I saw him bench pressing 165. And that was just like him going out there.
I think that's more than he weighs.
Yeah. And, like... It wasn't like he was like warming up. No, I just was like going to finish my workout, and I saw him starting off. I was like, "I see you, Tom. Get that shit."
Okay, so we all met through the gym. What is your biggest gym pet peeve?
All right, you can go first, Sean.
Me? Oh, I'm thinking. I think it's like people leaving their weights all over the place and you can't find them, or they're all like disoriented.
Okay.
They're all like stacked all weird and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basketballs like
on the court.
On the court.
Yeah.
And like all out of order.
Yeah. All right. So.
I
want to punch somebody. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I work at the gym. I'm not going to tell you what I hate about I'm going to tell you from a workout point.
Yeah. From a workout standpoint, not as an employee standpoint.
As a workout standpoint, number one, doing supersets in a crowd like know your time. If it's a Friday night at 8 o'clock at night and there's the gym's empty, go ahead and do a superset. But if it's a 12 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday, you know it's already Monday, chest and back day or chest day because everybody's a bro. Want to start off with the day with I can't lie though, I like a good chest on a Monday.
Yep.
But so doing that, then not wiping down your machines because I'm a sweater. I'm more than a sweater. So not wiping down your machines and not re-racking your weights because I yelled at people. Not yelled, but like
no, you've been like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, like just if you're gonna do a superset, walk away, leave those weights for 25 minutes, and I try to be respectful.
No, yeah, like you get it.
Yeah,
but yeah.
So know your time and place with workouts. I would say doing certain workouts.
See the superset thing, I get it to some extent, but like if it's like 3 p.m. on a Monday, like bro, there's 1,000 people here.
Exactly. If it's crowded, is that a best choice? Do other options in different areas.
Yeah, and I think that's a big one. There's another one that I've seen recently, PDA in the gym. Get the hell out of here with that PDA.
For real?
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, exactly. No.
I'm not going to say names on here just because this goes out to public forum.
Yeah, but yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Really?
Public displays of affection?
I know.
Just like...
And it's not just hugging your spouse. All right, stop.
Oh, boy.
That's
one of those.
So, it's not.
No more shake weights, all right?
No more shake weights.
Hey, it really works your triceps.
Yeah, dude, you just get real good right there.
And then at the end of it, it gives you a very nice spray to cool you off.
Yep, one of those. Right in your face.
PDA.
But yeah, PDA. I think PDA is a big one, and I also used to work at a gym, so I have some from a working at a gym standpoint. I think PDA not racking your weights, and another one that I've just heard is like when you're over here. We've talked about this one today. And I talked about this with Shawnn as well. When you overhear someone's conversation or when someone's saying some really not cool shit in the gym, that just like throws me out of my thing. Or when you're in the middle of your lift and you don't know the person super well and they start talking to you. Like if like you recognize each other, Shawnn knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there one time after like the 4th of July this year, we were like talking about like us pigging out and being, whatever.
Yeah.
And we were like doing a workout and this girl just comes like, wow, you guys are like sad.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
You guys never told me this.
No. Okay, so Shawnn and I were doing abs.
I think she was half joking, half not. I don't know.
Yeah, we were doing abs.
Funny.
And it was right after my surgery, so I was like, I had crutches. And
you know what? Russell told him not to come work out, but he's doing push-ups with in crutches.
Yeah, after like traumatic surgery.
After like
Okay,
blowing, I don't know what he blew out his leg pretty much, guys.
He took out like 20 pounds of stuff from his feet, from his leg, and he's like going to the gym the next hour.
Yeah, he's talking to me for 20 minutes. All right, I'm about to go do. I mean, I can't even talk about because that's a man dedicated to his doing chest at least. Man did push-ups in crutches and walked out and was like nonchalant about it. So,
yeah, man, you got it. I'm not hitting legs. I'm fine. But so Shawnn and I were doing abs.
What did you say?
Shawnn and I. Shawnn and I were doing abs. You know when you say a word enough, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Just say. Okay, Shawnn and I were doing abs, and we were just talking. And there's this girl who I've never seen at the gym.
Never.
I the gym that we work out. I almost said the name. The gym that we work out has. You always see the same people.
Yeah, because it is a one facility gym, and it's in the local suburbs of Chicago. So, and it's just the same people. And it's not a look at more like I will use this for example, Gold's Gym. Yeah. Or like a very chain. No, it's a one gym, so everybody knows everybody over time.
Yeah,
it's a low key gold.
Yeah, it's like sleeper gold. It's like sleeper gold. Yeah,
it's like it's not like it's not even really a gym. It's not like
technically it's a fitness center, health club.
But
there's it is still a full gym facility. There's a pool, there's basketball courts, but there's like a lot of free weights, a lot of machines. Well, we were there, and there's this girl we've never seen before, and we were just doing it, and we were talking about something about 4th of July, and she, while we were talking and doing our workout, turns out she's like, wow, that's really sad. Like, out of nowhere, and says nothing afterwards.
Like, who are you? Yeah, I just saw you over there doing squats and abs, all right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Go pick up something very heavy and then put it right back down.
And Shawnn, being way more polite than me, has some nice comment. I didn't say anything. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
you're like baffled. You're like, what was going on? I'm like, oh, I was just trying to be friendly with her. She was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, no, Shann's being very nice and polite, and I'm just
I would have thrown a 20-pound dumbbell at her face.
Yeah, and that's the difference between DeAndre and I. It's a miracle DeAndre hasn't been fired from the gym. But okay, what? You don't have to use names. What is the weirdest thing you've ever seen at the gym? I can tell you mine from working at a different gym.
You tell me you tell me yours and I'll try to beat it, but it's just so much. It's so much.
So I have like 2 or 3 different ones. Mm-hmm. First one is at my gym. I was kind of like the job that I did at my gym doesn't exist at the gym that we all go to. Mm-hmm. So what I was like a fitness consultant. So it would be like what Mike does. And I spot people and help people. Like, I'm kind of like the gym equivalent of a lifeguard, where Mike would be like the swim coach if you have to use a pool analogy. Yeah. So I was like a gym lifeguard, so I could help people with their form, help them with their sets, but I wasn't like a trainer. So it was like this intermediary. Yeah, thank you.
All right, wait. I'm going in on this.
That was our knuckle cracking session.
Wait.
Shawnn came in there. Oh my god.
Damn, Shawnn.
That
can't be good for you, dude.
It's probably not, but I've been doing this for like 10 years. Wait, I got one more.
What is it? Is it your elbow or is it your wrist?
That's my elbow. That's a joint.
Wait. Is like one punch. It's like 40 inch. You're doing like a 40-inch punch right now.
Yeah,
I could.
It's like the Kill Bill punch, the
2-inch punch.
It does this 2-inch, boom, and then you fly back like 20 foot.
Yeah,
I would like you to do that.
That's where you like you do the thing with their eye and you like pick the eye out of their head.
You know what that reminds me of?
And you guys wake up from your dreams, right? After it's all right.
Nah, man. No, it's my reality.
That punch reminds me of this thing called Manda Shrimp. Have you guys heard?
No.
Is that like that makes the sonic boom with
it's like when it punches, it can break like
the sound barrier.
Yeah,
it's this little shrimp, and it has one big pincher.
Oh yeah,
it fucks up crabs like no other. Like a crab would come by and like one punch, and the crab's arm would just come off.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of change this.
Okay, wait. I was gonna say the gym thing first.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh my bad. Back
on topic. So one of the weirdest things is my job. We didn't really get keys to open lockers for people who need help. Yeah. But there's a guy who had left a wallet in an open locker. He had $20,000.
He's a drug dealer. That was a drug dealer.
No, it was like a kid at the school I went to. It was just like some. I don't think so. Like this kid. No, I think he was just a kid who didn't. Yeah.
How do you
like? It was like a wallet in a bag.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing. But I think he was like an international kid. Well, I know he's an international kid, but I think he just didn't put any of his money in the bank.
Oh shit.
I think he was just one of those people who carried all of his money on his person, which I guess I understand to some extent. Unless you forget that shit at a gym, then you just lost all your money.
It's like it stays in your house locked up in a safe.
Yeah, like I guess I get that or whatever. But yeah, that was something weird. I have found used condoms. Unused condoms, I guess that's more normal as a college campus. Yeah. Used condoms, like, bro, you're at a gym. What?
Damn.
I have way more questions than answers for that. And then there's one other time where it was just like, it wasn't something weird. It was like, there's a dude in the gym, and he had weights on the bench, but he didn't have clips. And the bar was going back and forth, and it flung one of the 45-pound weights like a frisbee across the gym.
Wow. Was he doing that? I know some people, when they do bench press,
will like rack them off.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a spotter, I hate that. If you don't pick up, like from just somebody who likes to work out, don't try to lift something that you can't pick up.
Yeah, it's
when you yourself.
So what I'm trying to describe here is, most of you probably know what a bench press looks like. You have a bunch of weights on the ends of it, right? That are like discs.
Clipped on.
He does not have them clipped. They were unclipped. So he was rocking the bar back and forth to spill the weights off, but he didn't stick the landing, and he catapulted one of the weights off when he moved it the other way, like he's rowing a boat. And the 45-pound plate flew through the air like a frisbee.
Russell then attempted to jump up with one arm,
like air
pull-up bar, catch it with his other one, slam it on the floor, and then he got
people call me Air Bro because it's like Air Bud.
And then he just woke up
with all my dogs. I'm just kidding.
All right. So the worst thing it's happened to me too is I was after my workout, nice good workout, chest and back.
Nice good workout.
Yeah, nice good workout, I was taking a shower, getting ready, and I heard a individual in the shower area, or in the shower next to me, singing.
Some of that?
No, singing. Oh, he was like actually singing in Italian.
But I mean, you can sing in.
No, he was actually like serenading
Italian.
Yeah, it was like it was like 2:00 in the afternoon. It's like
that's cool.
Sorry, that's offensive, but
So I'm gonna get an angry email about that. I'm sorry. That wasn't me. It was D.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
At DeAndre.
It's I will say that it is a bad intentional Italian, but yeah, it was that you get the premise.
Yeah, so that's weird. Yeah, in the men's room, just singing in Italian.
Yeah, I mean, he does it. He just does it. We ask him sometimes to keep it down, but I mean, he gets excited. Or he's
You've asked him to keep it down. What?
Yeah.
No, he went in the shower with him, and they started like lathering. He's like, "Hey man, I like your music. Can you keep it down just a little bit?"
And then Russell woke up from his good dream.
Yeah, that's most of my dreams.
He has to.
Most of my dreams involve DeAndre in a shower. So
he always has to change his underwear and then change his sheets and take a shower.
Wait, okay. I actually have a question about underwear. When you're packing to go somewhere else, say you're going like to stay at a friend's house or you're going on vacation, do you pack like 15 pairs of underwear even if you're gone for like 3 days?
I pack 2 for each day. So if I'm going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just in case I shit my pants.
Do you do the same thing?
Or again, I go for workouts or else whatever. If I do, I sweat. I'm a sweaty person. And I'm just a hygienic person, so just in case.
I always pack, like, I think the last time I traveled was when I went to New York. I was there for 3 days. I think I packed 9 pairs of underwear. I'm like, I'm going to shit myself every 15 minutes while I'm here, so I might as well have extras.
I believe when I go off the grid or when I go camping, I'm one of those guys that bring everything and just bulk things. So I'll bring rubbing alcohol peroxide, Band-Aids, like a first aid kit. I'll bring a
Are you
fire
expecting to
starter.
be attacked by wolves?
I am like not survival, but like I'm always prepared.
You've watched that Liam Neeson versus Wolves movie and The Revenant way too many times. You're like, okay, so I'm going to Electric Forest Music Festival. Yeah. I will get attacked by wolves, so I need my peroxide. I need all this stuff.
But it actually came in handy because one of my buddies, when we're out there, for 5 days, he got like a giant wart on his foot, and it was like bothering him. So he says, "Can you help me?" I'm like, "All right, sit down."
Just ask one of the wolves to bite his foot off.
No, what we did is I gave him a bottle of Patron. He took a few shots. I then cleaned the knife with a rubbing alcohol. It was a rubbing alcohol.
Wait. So you're telling me you did triage like operations on him like it's World War I on a battlefield?
Two swigs of Patron.
It's like the Civil War. It's like, drink this moonshine and I'm going to cut your foot off.
I got my JBL with some like Down with the Sickness by Disturbed going ooh ah, and I'm like, "You ready, buddy?" And I was like, I got my I have a. How do you call it? It is a forearm grip, and I told him like,
like one of the the squeezy
I'm like,
things.
just hold it, and I'm about to just go straight through, and I angled it right, went right through, popped. He jumped for a quick second, but he's good. We got the fluid out, rubbed it, cleaned it up, gave him a Band-Aid, called it a day, and went dancing.
So I have way more questions than answers, and there's a lot to unpack in that story, but. How often do you do field medic work on your friends? So if I got a splinter, are you going to tell me to take a shot of Patron and get a butcher knife out? You're like, how much of your hand do you want to lose? So, like, you want to lose all of it or half of it?
I am a friend that if you ask me a question, you ask me, I will assist you. I just know
to what extent?
If you call me at 2 o'clock in the morning, depending on how much of a good friend you are, saying you need help while burying a body, I will tell you I have a shovel, some rope, and a plastic tarp in my trunk, and I'll be at your house in 45 minutes.
If I was like, D, I'm out in the wilderness and there's a lot of wolves, I need your Patron and hydrogen peroxide
Tell me what part of Skokie, Illinois you're probably in, some booful nowhere.
Dude, Skokie's by Northwestern. You're not going to get attacked by wolves up at Northwestern.
But still, or DeKalb, I guess.
Yeah, you're out in DeKalb, and you're like, I'm in a cornfield and there's wolves everywhere. D, I need your help.
You see D somehow parachute in from a AC-130.
Yeah, D's been playing way too much Fortnite, and he's like, guys, I'm going to drop into this one.
I actually hate Fortnite with a burning passion.
Are you more of a PUBG guy? I play a lot more
I don't
PUBG.
like Battle Royales. I'm more of a Rainbow Six Siege tactical, blowing walls. Like
I have that. I have Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, I have it for my PS4. I'm still working to finish my characters, but yeah. No.
I've been playing. So I don't have a PS4, right? So I haven't been able. I haven't been able to play Spider-Man or Red Dead.
I have both. I just have not played them. They're
I
just
know.
sitting there.
So I'm ultimately very jealous. But I got Far Cry 5, which I've been playing a lot of.
Hey, you've been playing without me, bro?
Dude, have you? Did you get it?
No. But I just like watching you play. That's all.
Dude, you can always stay here and watch me play, man.
I still haven't got the beta version for that free streaming.
It's NVIDIA GeForce or NVIDIA GeForce Now. It's essentially Netflix for games.
Nerds.
Hey, wait.
Dude, you just asked me about Magic the Gathering before this. Don't even pretend like it. You should have brought Magic, man.
You should have reminded me.
I didn't know. I thought you were just going to have it in your car when you came.
I just forgot it. I was busy.
Anyway, sponsored by NVIDIA, right, guys?
Yeah, please sponsor me. Please give me money. I'll get a tattoo of you on my face.
No, go ahead and tell
and then the wolves.
Oh, yeah, NVIDIA GeForce. So, essentially, I can explain to D, because I know D doesn't know it, and what you guys out there don't know. So, I don't have any gaming systems right now, and all of my stuff is Mac because of what I do for, like, a living.
Yeah.
Just with video editing.
That quotes in those living. He did that, I'm just saying.
No, yeah. So, basically, D, your volume's on. I can hear your clickies.
I know, I'm sorry.
And so what it is if you have a PC or a Mac and you want to game in higher fidelity and higher like graphics than your computer can physically handle, there's this thing called NVIDIA GeForce Now. Hey man, I'm trying to explain something. That's fine, dude. Whatever. I'll be a nerd.
Okay. I'm a nerd too.
Yeah, I'll embrace my nerdiness.
I just don't look like it. Or that's so tall, man.
A little bit. Wait, here. Put these on, and then you might. Let's see.
My face is too big for glasses usually.
No, you look good in those.
Damn, very professional.
Oh, my name is
Okay, so what it is?
Yeah, not bad, bro.
Now he's gonna take a bunch of like Snapchat selfies. So
Selfie.
what it is essentially it's Netflix for games where you can stream games over NVIDIA's servers, but you have to own the game on Steam or whatever yourself.
Okay.
But it'll essentially host the game for you. And right now it's in beta, so it's free, but you just have to give reviews of it. But I think when it comes out for full use, I think it'll probably be like $10 a month. So it's like Netflix for games.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. Like, you can play anything.
Bro, I don't think you got to the point and cut to the chase. Essentially, you don't need the graphic cards to play the game.
Yeah, you don't need a graphics card. You use their graphics cards.
Yeah, you just stream the game.
Yeah,
so you can play the game. You said like on a 98.
Yeah, when they did the keynote for it, they bought like a $200 computer.
Yeah.
And they played like Call of Duty on 4K full resolution on a $200 computer.
No graphics card.
With
right?
no graphics card. It just has to be able to use YouTube. If it can do that, it can play this as long as your Wi-Fi is fast enough.
And usually, without a graphic card trying to play Call of Duty, your frame rate would be probably, 144?
Your frame rate would be none. Your computer would just probably melt.
Oh, not melt. It probably wouldn't run the program.
Yeah, it would probably like be able to boot it up and then crash.
Yeah.
But with NVIDIA, like, you can run The Witcher 3, which is a pretty intense game.
Such a beautiful
I have that. I've run on this. That's a 5K monitor.
Yeah.
I've run on that in full resolution. And then I just explode in my pants.
I was just going to say, I would use my pants.
Dude, it's really cool. When we're done, I'll turn that monitor on for you guys so you can see what 5K looks like. There's this little video of these like monkeys.
Oh, yeah,
if I showed you the monkeys in
like
the
wildlife or something.
Yeah, it's like a Planet Earth video, and there's another one of
the green got me though. The green like grass.
Machu Picchu one.
My eyes.
Yeah,
like,
your eyes will. It freaks you out. I have a 5K monitor for those of you guys who don't know, and it'll blow your mind.
5K monitor.
What?
It's being stolen right now as we speak.
Yeah, it's actually pretty heavy, so if you want to steal that, you probably should get a head start, because that thing is exceptionally heavy.
Heads up, don't forget I pick up heavy things. So.
Okay, no, yeah, you're right, D works at the gym. Okay, yeah, just take it.
That's another thing. I get paid to go, like, I'm not paid, but, because my boss may ever hear this one day, but if there's any way to excuse to, like, go pick up a heavy thing, do pull-ups,
or do push-ups behind the desk.
Ow. I am known. Heads up. If you know me personally or know anything about me or working with me, I do push-ups anywhere and everywhere. And I'm not to be a jabroni or bro. I just believe you can do push-ups, and push-ups are just good ways.
Can you do a handstand push-up?
No, but I've actually just started to do one-arm push-ups. I can do 3 in a row. I mean, I blow out my shoulder blade on the third one going down, but...
Oh, shit.
Who is your buddy who was lifting with you that one time and I showed up? A skinny kid who was doing like the one-arm push-ups like no problem. I don't know. I've never seen him. I don't even know if he's a member. He was lifting with you.
White?
Yeah, black kid. Really, he's like shorter than you, but he's really skinny.
Oh, Branford. Yeah, that's my buddy. Yeah.
Is he a member?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, dude, he was doing like no-arm push-ups and clap push-ups like nothing.
He's lucky, whereas he wants to build more muscle mass, which that's what he's trying to work on. But yeah, he's like between I don't know his exact weight, but between 150 and 165. So he's a pretty skinny dude. And yeah, we were all hanging out. We were just messing around at the end of our workout, so I'm dying. And I just remember, I'm like, oh yeah, look guys, I like start off like doing one. Yeah, I think I did one. I would fall, but I did one. Yeah, and he did like 3.
Yeah, you can do like clap push-ups.
Yeah, I
Kid's
can
a
do
machine.
Push-ups.
I can't. Well, with my knee, I can't. I have to have 2 legs on the ground. I can only do push-ups with 1 leg. But yeah, okay, I have another question. Yeah. This is a would you rather. I want to ask you guys, would you rather have to, it's for 1 hour every day for a year. You have to sit down and listen to an older person explain to you why millennials are ruining society. You can't respond to them. You just have to sit there and listen, and you like can't fall asleep. It's part of the thing. Yeah. Or you get punched in the face by Conor McGregor once a year. But
I'm gonna take that punch.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the punch from Conor McGregor. I get to meet Conor McGregor. I think that's the biggest thing I get out of that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, Conor, you try to punch me, can't defend, like, no offense, like, I still think you could take me, like, let's go.
No, he only gets to punch you. It's like it's like a drive-by punch. Like, he pulls up in his limo and punches you in the face and drives off.
Oh, wow.
You get one punch from Conor McGregor.
So did he get out the car?
No, maybe not. Maybe he would, but he doesn't get to talk to you. He's like wearing headphones.
Okay, so his form, I think he wouldn't be like, if he got out the car and actually like winded back.
No. Someone's holding you back. That's part of the scenario. Okay. It's either you have to sit in this room and listen to this person for an hour every day for a year, or one time a year randomly, Conor McGregor is going to come up and punch you in the face and just like disappear.
Every old person gets my name wrong, so no.
Okay.
Today, I told somebody my name is, DeAndre, but I go by D. He says, oh, Dimitri. And I was like, oh, close, DeAndre. He said, oh, okay. I came back 5 minutes later. Dre. Like, DeAndre, you call me D. I mean, just call me DeAndre.
Yeah. DeAndre's not even a hard name.
It's not. That's what like irritates me. It's like I do that just to make people like who doesn't know the letter D? It's enough.
You know what? And people always spell my name with one L. That makes me upset. I don't like when people spell my name with one L. It's two L's.
Cares about you, Russell,
okay, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Russell.
Well, I'm sure people spell Shawn's name wrong all the time.
Question.
Because you have two N's.
Yes, I do.
We were burning on. I'm always burning on YouTube. You guys ever got me back? I like this.
Burn. Oh.
Yeah.
Man, what's with that hair, man? I'm trying to be like.
Hey, wait, there's a scissors over there. Go cut one of his dreads off. DeAndre has like dreads right now, like short-ish ones.
Beginning,
like Killmonger and Black Panther.
Think like this is my 5th month into starting of the dread process.
How long would you say like inches wise off your scalp? Are they like 5 inches? Maybe like 3 or 4 inches.
Maybe some in the back. I can maybe on a good day. 5 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a burn. I like your hair, man. Damn.
No, yeah. DeAndre does have very cool hair. I think out of all of us, he has the coolest hair.
Honestly, this.
No, we can make fun of him for his lack of mustache.
You know, all right. So that's true. So beginning of January 2018, I stopped shaving because I only had a goatee, but I somehow just grew a giant neck beard. It just like think of like Kimbo Slice almost.
Yeah.
But not as like out there.
Yeah,
but my mustache,
it's more subtle.
Dude, you got a Jim Hart. You got that.
I
James
wish.
Harden,
I wish.
Beard.
But see, he has a mustache thing. That is
wait,
where.
does he?
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah.
He does.
My mustache looks like, and I haven't shaved in 2 months.
He has an Amish beard going on.
Yeah, my mustache looks like a boy who got his first mustache is 14. He does not want to shave it. It's pretty much how exactly.
Well, the sides by like your the smile line where your lips meet. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Again, I've not shaved my mustache in 2 because I used to get it lined up and how my hair works.
You know, if you rub semen on it, it'll help it grow faster.
Was that how you grew a beard?
Yeah, dude. Every day, just.
So you pretty much so like when you're like masturbating, you pretty much put your legs up and you aim your penis at you, and then you're like, poof, you're like, oh, perfect. Thanks,
that's how I have a full beard.
And then you're like, oh, it's good for the skin.
Yeah,
right?
well, I don't do it anymore because I'm able to grow a full beard, but it used to be, yeah. That's how most guys do it. I think if you ask most guys, that is what Shawnn hasn't done it. That's why Shawnn can't grow facial hair. It's not genetics at all.
I was just about to say I don't want to bring the race up, but you know.
What are you looking at? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, man?
I'm just saying.
Hey, where's that golf club?
Where's that golf club?
Right. Oh my gosh. I just need elbow shot in the face.
Well, Shawnn, can you grow any facial hair?
Yeah, no.
Like if you didn't shave like for like 6 months,
you'll see it like right here.
I
can see like the darker areas.
Like really, like even looks
the
like
side. I mean, I get sideburns, you know, like
that's how I started off with sideburns.
Yeah, and then
it grows in from the sides and then starts to connect here. Like I think I'll always have gaps on the sides.
Me too. I have a mean beard, but I have 2 slits.
Yeah, I have them here and then under my lip. Like, I have the soul patch, and then I have the chin part, but I don't have the things on the sides that connect them. So it makes me look like I'm an evil villain, because it, like, you have that, like, almost cartoonish bad guy, like, Tony Stark goatee thing going on. But I wish I just had it under here.
Is it like a genetic thing? Can you actually make it grow? Are there, like, products where you can, like...
I think there are.
I put castor oil. That's how my beard helps.
Really?
Yeah. It helps promote growth.
What kind of oil?
Jamaican mango lime black castor oil.
Damn, that sounds delicious.
Dude, that does sound really good.
I actually got to pick up some more tomorrow. It smells like shit. But
see, with that kind of stuff, when my beard was longer, I did, but I have the world's worst skin. Like, my skin will break out, and I get rashes with anything, so I can't put, like, beard oil on this if it's short, or otherwise my skin is just a mess for 6 weeks. But...
It's got rough.
See, you have, like, really thick, dark beard,
yeah.
but you have, like, the Amish look going on. Are there black Amish people?
Yeah, actually, so...
Okay, cool. I'm glad DeAndre knows the answer.
So, interesting story, you know, my father's side of the family is from ChickfilA, Alabama.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, when I was a kid, every summer we would go see everybody down there.
Yeah.
And I remember we always stopped in Amish. It was always good. You get jelly. Amish people have good-ass furniture and, like, bread. Like, for real, like, they have some good stuff.
Magical fireplaces with no fire, and they still get warm somehow?
Hey, something's a mish. I'm single.
Shawnn, do you know what Amish people are?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You're looking at me like, dude, what are you talking about?
Back to the story. So we stopped in and me and my cousin see a black Amish person, and it's predominantly mostly all white. So then, of course, my cousin's like, "Question, you adopted?" He says, "Yes, I'm adopted." And I mean, he had a full. Of course, he didn't have like the spinny things because our hair is a little different, but he had a full beard.
Wait, like on this?
Like, you know how like Amish people, sometimes depending on their hair, they will actually let their hair come down and kind of spin down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
so,
know. Yeah.
Yeah. And his hair, it just won't ever do that.
This may be like kind of a dumb, ignorant question for people listening. Is Amish is a religion, isn't it?
Amish is predominantly a religion, but I mean, it's a lifestyle as well as a religion. Yeah. So
like
it's
the
not
gym.
It's not a race. I mean, of course, most Amish people are white. But yes,
it's like the gym. It's a religion, but it's also it's a lifestyle.
You know what? I didn't even catch that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So because it's like a Christian thing. Right? Yeah.
A form of Christian.
Yeah, it's like
it goes off of the basic Christian.
Do Amish people, are they allowed to drive cars or no?
So from what I know and I've seen over the years, if it's a long, like say if they have to go, like some parts of the Amish, like they can be in Alabama, they can be in Pennsylvania, they can be in Utah. So if it's a long distance, I think it's more traditionally fine for them to go via bus.
Yeah.
Bus.
Yeah, because they're in a vehicle. They're just not driving it.
Yeah, like planes, I think only for emergency reasons.
Well, I think Southwest Airlines is essentially a bus with wings. So they're probably allowed to be on Southwest.
Oh, okay. But yeah, disrespect there. Thanks, Russ.
No, but Amish is really interesting. That's something that I feel like, when people are like, could you do that for a week? Most definitely no.
You know what? I am a person that always I love a challenge, and I love to do hard work, manual labor. So from that point of view, I would love to do it. But shitting, probably taking showers.
Yeah,
I don't need electricity. I can go a week without electricity. But like taking a hot shower. That is what I think I would get upset about.
See, the week without electricity, 100%, I could do that. I think the two biggest things is Amish people don't have gyms. I need a gym.
I mean, but the work.
If I have to build a barn.
Don't worry. And then they also have giant scythes.
The Grim Reaper.
So they'll have the horse and they'll just be like, that's working your triceps right there.
I think I've been watching way too many movies and playing way too many video games. So in my mind, what Amish people are is just 1860. I think that's kind of what it is, though. It's you just keep your life the same. Yeah,
it's like
churn
they've
butter.
kept the same.
Churn butter. That's the first thing. You're like Amish. Yeah, they churn butter and stuff, man.
Bicep, bro.
You know what? You gotta think about this. Imagine.
That's like triceps.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of an Amish name.
Jedediah.
Oh yeah, so young Jedediah is about 14, and it's over the summer, and he has nothing to do because he's fucking Amish. He's like, all right, go churn the butter, and he's like, all right. So this is the motion he's doing. Just think, young Jedediah. He's like, this feels familiar.
Oh god.
Oh god.
He unfortunately can't do anything because.
Yeah.
There's no internet to masturbate.
Yeah. He needs to look at the haystack and pretend it's something else.
Did you know also Amish...
It's a sexy haystack.
Interesting fact. Amish dolls do not have face on them.
Wait, what?
Amish is
like the dolls?
Yeah,
dolls.
The dolls.
Really? Why?
Because I think it's because of, again, the culture of how you look and however that is,
I feel like with Amish, it would solve a lot of the social anxiety that social media causes. Yeah. I think if you're Amish, you just don't have to worry about any of that. But have you ever been downtown in the city and seen Amish people?
No.
I think I have.
I was downtown.
I see them at the bus depot. That's the only place I've seen them. I've never seen them walking over by Navy Pier.
I've seen them in Chicago, Millennium.
By the Bean.
Yeah.
When I used to work
pictures
and the Magnificent Mile.
Yeah, when I used to work in Lincoln Park, I took the Brown line back to the Loop to come back home. Yeah. And I would always see Amish people in the Loop by State Street and stuff. And I'm like, one, how did you get here? Where's your horse?
Yeah.
And two, Like,
and they're still in their like
they're in their
and,
get up, and they have like the hat, and they have the beards
and the glasses.
Yeah, dude, you have glasses. I also wear glasses.
But their glasses are like round and
they're Amish.
Yeah, they're Amish glasses.
Can Amish people like? So say you have to go to the city. Are they allowed to have a phone?
Again, it's like I believe
is it like a burner phone, like a drug dealer?
Oh my god!
They all have burners.
Yeah,
you think about it. So you ever hear about the nuns that sell weed? It's like I saw it on Watch Cut because
I went to a Catholic high school. None of the nuns there.
No, this is like they're like in Brazil. It's like a group of like a covenant or not. Oh God, I'm going to burn in that nice hell for saying that. No, whatever. A group of like
nuns in Brazil.
They have a certain like thing where they sell weed like and like they say like God, so they don't get taxed on selling drugs. And like how long the government's been trying to get all this going, and these nuns are just making free money because of
that's crazy. That seems like
small.
That seems like something that'd be on a Vice documentary.
It is. That's how I saw it.
Really?
I'll tell you the truth. I love Vice.
Dude,
Vice
you know what? On religion, did you know for something to be considered a religion in the United States, it has to go past like Congress? So like all these crazy like religions that you hear.
I'll tell you what,
not
my
like,
friend does the Rastafarian one.
Okay, so like Rastafarian, that's like a legit like recognized thing, probably because of the whole like subculture associated. Yeah. But like the whole like Pastafarian thing, like the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, how that's actually recognized as a real religion.
Or Scientology.
Yeah, I'm like, so that means someone had to go to Congress and essentially talk to them and be like, okay, so here's my idea. Our God is pasta.
Get the fuck out this facility
and then someone in Congress had to be like, okay, yeah, I like that.
You know what? It's called them being dirty politician that took money because...
Honestly, yeah, like the Pastafarian thing, do you know how that started? The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster?
I feel like somebody had like a dream or I don't know how.
It was a thing in Germany that I believe it was Germany. I might be wrong about the country. And I was told this, I took German in high school, and our teacher told us this. So there was like this situation where this guy in Germany wanted to wear something like in his passport photo, right? So, like, if you're Jewish or you're Islamic or certain other religions, you have certain, like, headwear, like a yarmulke or whatever. And he wanted to wear a colander, like a sieve.
I think I've heard of this story.
And then he was like, well, that's my religion. And they're like, that's not a real religion. So he somehow went and made it a real religion so he could go back and get his passport photo taken with a sieve on his head. And, like, that's how it all started. It's kind of like a stick it to the man thing, but it's now blown up into this legit thing. And, I mean, I guess good for him or whatever, but that shows that there's a big loophole that you can exploit.
Not to start that tonight. I don't want to, like, hurt anybody's feelings about it. But, yes, that gentleman, I believe, got away.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think you should be allowed to do kind of whatever you want as long as you're not hurting anybody.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
There's, like, certain things where I'm like, you are legitimately breaking a system that's meant for something else, and you are seriously misusing this.
It reminds me of, like, it's just a lot of government's loopholes. It reminds me of, like, these patents. You can, like, patent a fucking stick for a dog to fetch. Like,
yeah.
They've patented that. They've patented a swing. Like, how to swing a swing in the year 2000.
Dude, I should patent this podcast.
You can patent this podcast. And they say they spend only 4 hours. They only spend 4 hours on a patent.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, my podcast is a limited liability corporation, but I should get a patent. Boom.
Yeah, if anyone starts a podcast
called See What Sticks.
No, not even that. That's just copyright. If you
patent a certain thing.
If someone else like does a podcast, you could sue them. Be like,
dude, we should patent a certain formula for this podcast, which is essentially us talking about anything for a random amount of time. Patent it.
Yes.
Then when anyone else does that, give Russell money.
So actually,
done.
I just have a perfect idea. I'm gonna start podcasting by myself just so I can go against Russell.
And you gotta patent it first.
I will.
Yeah, you have to patent it first, and then you can sue me.
But my patent will be a little different because in my recording, you'll just hear me working out and picking up heavy things and putting them back down.
You know, I am actually 100% sure someone has already done that. Like, you would be so surprised. There's not talking smack about anyone else's podcast. There was some really crazy stuff out there that people love and listen to.
I found some really good podcasts recently. Like I started off with TED Talks. Remember, I told you about that. But I love my podcast.
Me too. That's how I got into doing this myself, because I love listening to podcasts so much. And there's a lot of shows I liked, but they didn't do... There's too much formula, where it's like every week we have to talk about this, and then we have to talk about this. But this show, we can just do this.
You might know this, Russell. For Chicago, we had for 101.1... Monday through Friday, I remember it was like 11:30 or maybe 11 to like 1. Jay and Dr.
I know, yeah.
And before, they were out in California, and it was weird, but they would have people call into like their live show and their podcast, and that what drew me into the podcast.
I've thought about having people, like calling people on the show. So like, say I was doing a normal show with Ben or something. Or I was doing a show with you, and then we were talking about a topic.
I call one of my buddies.
And you call a buddy, and we literally put the phone up to the microphone and have him talk. Just like improv.
You want to do it right now?
Definitely not.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
I can call one of my friends. I know he'll pick up too.
Definitely next time. I'd have to plan for that and have questions. But yeah, I think those are all cool ideas. And that's why I started this show, is because a lot of other shows had elements I liked, but I wanted to make a show that's something that I would want to listen to. And
it's not always about you.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Bull. In this show, I run the show. It's my show.
Smack the microphone. You're fighting.
And I think with this, what I talked about in one of the other episodes, that you have to have a voice when you have a show. Like, not just like a voice, but you have to have like an angle. Like, I am not the news.
Yeah.
I'm also not a stand-up comedian. And the way I run my shows is like, if you were like sitting on the train or sitting in a park and you were listening to people have like just an interesting conversation, you're just listening in, and it's inclusive for anybody. Yeah. And we just don't say anything super offensive, only mildly offensive.
And if we do say something offensive, it's because we know each other pretty well. And
it's meant towards each other and not towards other people. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, DeAndre will probably be taking my computer, and that's the thing. Shawn's already just belittled my self-esteem.
Wait, I'm going to take his computer because I'm African-American?
Yes, that is 100% why, and because you said you were going to do it.
Oh, okay, that's
those are yours,
Yeah, you already put yourself in the position,
it's fine.
I'm definitely at one piece of hate mail being like, I didn't know, but Russell, you're pretty racist for that. Like,
sorry, God, please. All right, look, it's 2018. Me and Russell, we know each other pretty well. We know we joke around because we know we would never do any of this to each other.
But DeAndre did wear a KKK outfit to my place today, and I was like, that was weird.
Okay, this is not the Black Klansman remake of your web series, all right?
Did you see that movie?
Not yet. I need to.
Dude.
I know. I just have...
Spike Lee's my guy. Come on.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to start a little controversy right now with Spike Lee. I hate Chirac. I hate how Chirac pictures Chicago. And the plot, I will say this, the plot was, and I'm going to get a little vulgar, but I'm going to be still, I think the premise was that one gangbanger, or one of the main dudes, his girl, to stop him from selling drugs and like doing wrong out there, was she stopped having sexual intercourse with him.
Yeah.
That's the most stupid thing ever. You know what would happen in real life? He would leave her and find another girl within a few days.
Yeah, I saw Chirac. I didn't hate it. I know a lot of people hated it.
Watch out, I don't know what you spelled that.
Oh, thanks, man. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. Like, Do the Right Thing is probably my top 15 or 20 favorite movies of all time. Yeah, probably. But, and like a lot of his other stuff. And I loved Black Klansman, partially because it's a true story.
You texted me that same night.
Yeah, and I was like, oh god, there's so much guilt.
Russell, I make fun of this. I guess I gotta bring it up. Russell always talks about his white guilt.
Okay. Well, we watched that JayZ music video, and then there's like all this like stuff about like lynching in it. And I'm like sitting next to D, I'm like, oh, well, I feel guilty. I probably should just go outside now.
You see me. Russell, it's fine. Your family didn't do it. Your family always opens up the doors and give me food and hang out, so it's fine. But your dog, it jumps on me. Like, it's not because it's black color. It's just because she's just frantic. She's just like...
No, it's that, and then at the end of Black Klansman, there's things about, not to get at all political, there's things about the attacks in Charlotte, is how the film ends, with actual found footage of these far-right people running into a crowd of protesters who were white and African American. I think they only killed white people, actually. The only people that died, I think, were white, because that's what they showed at the end, like, in memorial. And it was like 3 white girls, and maybe there were other people that died, but those were the only 3 that got featured at the end of the film. And then it just ends with a black and white American flag that's upside down and reversed. And then I was literally just sitting there, I'm like, oh, that was heavy.
I feel like it's so funny when Russell gets his white girl. It's like, it's fine, Russell.
No, it's partially it's a joke, and because D was asking me, how'd you feel about the movie?
Yeah.
Because I was texting him like, oh, hey, I'm going to go see Black Klansman. And then afterward, I said that sort of half jokingly, half like, "Oh, that was heavy. Like that was a rough watch."
It's like Russell feels it too. Like he he actually holds it on his chest. It's,
I gotta go take a shower or something.
God, just gotta.
It's like after you watch Schindler's List and you're like, "Oh my god, people are the worst to each other. Like, how can people do this?" Like whenever you watch a movie like that, you're like, "Oh god," you like feel guilty, and I'm like, "Ugh." That's how I felt after Black Klansman. I was like sitting in my car. And I went to see my parents, and I was like, "Huh, that was real tough to get through." But it was crazy because it's a true story, and that Ron Stallworth is still alive.
Yeah, I heard about that. I think it was on Vice. I heard about that a few years ago. It's not to bring up the KKK tonight, but it's one policy or thing they have. They call them Grandmaster Wizards.
Yeah,
so
that's like their head guys.
Yeah.
Like
So there are a bunch of guys in these hoods, and they're calling themselves wizards. Yeah, okay.
You know what? They ruined wizards. Wizards are cool, but they turned into a weird, horrible race thing.
What is Gandalf? He's not a wizard technically. He's a
Gandalf is my dog.
No,
Gandalf is a wizard.
He
in Lord of the Rings.
Right, I didn't know.
For those of you who don't know, one of my dog's names is Gandalf.
And he's a G.
Is that why they make wizard hats not like pointed straight up, but like little?
I don't know. Maybe there is a reason now.
Bent now.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
Also no.
But okay, why are Nazis a thing again? Like I thought that was something we got rid of.
Yeah,
but now that's like a thing.
Neo-Nazis.
So there's a difference between Nazis, neo-Nazis, and the KKK. Did you know actually the KKK and Nazis don't get along well? Because technically, don't forget, the KKK coming from the South, their fathers fought in the Civil War, and
it's like a heritage.
Yeah, it's like but it's all about the message of spreading hate. So they sometimes work together.
But Nazis also don't like, because KKK is like they have crosses in their stuff. So are they Christian? But Nazis are Nazis. They don't like Christians either. I don't understand the ideology, partially because I'm not a monster. Yeah. Someone out there, if you're part of the KKK, don't email me. But if you know the answer to this question, I would love to know like what the similarities or differences are, and why are there Nazis again? Like
I think neo-Nazis are from like
the Matrix.
From like London, like they are like those punk kids.
Oh, like skinheads.
And it's like it's another form of that, and then they just hate everybody.
I think my favorite quote from the movie Blues Brothers is "Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis."
I've not seen I've not seen.
You've not seen the Blues Brothers?
No, I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, I was about to be like, "You're a Chicagoan. You haven't seen Blues Brothers?"
All right, here we go, Chicagoans. I want to say one more thing. The Chicago accent is fucking disgusting.
I think we all have Chicago accents. I've been told I have a really strong Chicago accent.
I have a Chicago in my own way, but I'm talking about like we get the Mike Ditka, that kind of
the Bears,
like,
the
Bulls. My god,
like that thing.
That
Emma told me that we say the word bag weird, like backpack. We say the A really pronounced. Like other people say backpack. But we are like backpack and like bag and like
pass me a bag.
Yeah, and like we say pop.
Yeah,
and other people say soda.
And pop. Then down south, sometimes they'll say, I think they say Coke. They'll say Coke, and it will be like a Sprite.
Yeah, and they don't want a Coca-Cola.
So like, oh, what kind of Coke would you like tonight? Oh, can I get a Sprite?
Yeah, like what?
No, you'd say a Coke.
Yeah, I'd see all that kind of stuff. I mean. My Chicago accent, I don't know. What else do I say Chicago? Well, we all have the same accent. Yeah. I think Shawnn has the smallest one out of D and I. Yeah. And Shawnn.
Hot dog.
Well, I'm
hot dog. Shawnn's just like, hot dog.
Hot dog.
I do have like the Chicago African American black sometimes when I get excited.
Dude, some of my buddies from high school did, where it's like...
It used to be, like, before I went to Hansel Central, no, it
was, like, heavier.
Oh, man.
Okay, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
And this is a legit question.
Yeah.
When people say the term finna, is that just going to?
Yeah, I'm finna go to the store.
What is that short? Is it fixing to? Is that what that's short for?
Finna.
It's gonna,
fixing
right?
to.
Yeah, it's going to.
Fixing to.
Yeah, it's fixing to.
Yeah, finna.
Okay, what are other slang words? I want to learn. I want to learn 3 slang words from D.
Right.
Because I know finna. That's the only one that like.
Liquor store.
Excuse me.
What?
Liquor store. I'm about to go.
Oh, liquor store.
I might.
Liquor store.
Liquor store.
Liquor store.
I'm not going to use these on the podcast because someone is going to be like, "You're appropriating another culture now."
Axe.
Axe. Do you use Ask deodorant? It's a joke. Because ask.
Let's see. Let's see.
Um,
Give me a second. I started thinking.
Actually, I have one. I was listening to Kendrick's song. What's a cluck? He says cluckheads all up and down the block. What is that?
Oh.
That's what chickens say, you know? Cluck.
I'm pretty sure it's not that. But I was listening to the album today.
Yeah.
I think it's on Mad City. It's on that album. Or it's under... Maybe it's in Poetic Justice he says that. But there's a line where he says that. What does that mean? And I'm asking D because he's now our resident slang director for See What Sticks. That's his job title now.
Oh,
resident slang director.
What about I get back to you? Because I would like to fact check everything about that. I'm a man. But let's see. What else Chicago thing? A Chicago accent. Let's see.
Yeah, D's going to come back and we're going to just go through different slang terms. One sec. I was going to... Wait. Since we're talking about Black Klansman, D, I want you to do your best white voice. Oh, hello, welcome. Like that kind of thing. I want you to do... Because D did it for me the other day. I asked him to.
Oh, I got to practice. Hold on. I'm going to warm it up into it.
So here's your script. It's... your script is, oh, hello, Russell. How is your day today? I'm happy to see you. Because I know you're going to say, like, welcome to blank, the gym that you work at is what you're going to say. Yeah. But I don't want you to say the name of the gym.
Yeah, I don't.
But just be like, oh, hello.
All right, about this. All right.
You have to go, pretend like you're talking to the people we were talking about earlier today on the sofa with my mom. You pretend you're talking to that family. And you're really trying to ham it up.
Oh, just trying to deal, all right?
You're just trying to get it, like, preppy.
Hello, good afternoon today. How's everything going? How can I assist you? Oh, you just need to purchase this? All right, I'll ring you up. That's going to be $1.74. All right. Oh, that's going to be out of $5. All right, here's your change. Would you like a copy or receipt? All right, no. Well, then have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh, my fucking
And if
God.
anyone asks, my name is Mitchell.
Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I will always be around to assist you.
Oh, man.
And then as soon as they walk away, oh my fucking God, that hurt. That fucking hurt.
Like, you have a nosebleed, you're like I need ice real bad.
It's like, oh my God. It's like, it's so funny how I can turn it on and off because we always joke around. What's the movie? Sorry for bothering you.
Yeah, sorry for bothering you. Where he does like the white guy voice? Yeah.
Hello, this is Dave.
It's
so
heck?
true.
Yeah, when you first told me that you could do that, I'm like, okay. Put your money where your mouth is. I want to hear
and
you.
And then you did hear when I was at work. It's easier for when I like.
Yeah, when you're at work.
When I turn it on and off so easy.
For people who don't know, D works at like the front desk at the gym, and so we talk there all the time. And so D and I will talk like this, and then he'll see a member or a person who's there, and he's like, "Oh, hello, ma'am." I'm like, "What the hell is going on?"
I'm like, "Yo, Russell, so yeah, you want to go grab a bite to eat, man? Go grab. Oh, hello, how's it going today? All right, have a nice day. Oh, you want that wrap? It's gonna be $5.43. You know, you wanna meet me around here like 2:00 tomorrow?
He goes from like, "Hey, Russell, you want to go grab some food?" to like, "Oh, hello, how may I help you with your food today?"
All you need is to change your credit card on file. I can assist you with that. You might see, just sign that right there. Have a nice
that's
day.
a real skill. I wish I could do that.
It's.
I just sound like a nerd 100% of the time.
Yeah, but at the same time, I have to control my emotions because again, when I get like, it's not like when I get upset, but like when I'm excited, I'm happy.
It comes out.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one question. This is for Shawnn as well. So you know how we have a lot of organs on our body, some of which, like, most of the organs on our body, on the outside at least, they're mirrored. So you have 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, you have 1 mouth, but it's in the middle, 2 ears. If you had to lose one of those exterior pieces that's a duplicate item, what would you choose to lose? Like, but you have to lose one of them. I was gonna say nipple too. Yeah. Would you choose? Like, what would you choose to lose? A nipple?
A nipple or my nose? Because I already breathe out of 1 nostril.
Oh yeah, you have a deviated septum.
Yeah.
That sucks.
All right, you know what? So Russ always tells me, so yeah, good job trying to sleep at nighttime when you know when you try to sleep because deviated septum, sometimes I can't breathe right.
What nostril can't you breathe out of?
My left nostril. So,
no, but that's really common. That's like
it's and a lot of people. I mean, you can live with it. Like you don't have to fix it, but for my reasons of living, I would like to.
I mean, you can't run very far with it, can you?
That's the thing. Free running, no. I'll run. I'm in pretty good shape. My cardiovascular is pretty good, but like when you ask me to run around a track,
you're done.
You give me about 3 laps and third when I'm slowing down.
You were a wrestler in high school. How'd you do that?
Breathing out my mouth a lot. It was just a lot of
breathing. Oh, you're a mouth breather.
That's what you do in any sport. Man.
Yeah.
Like even in track.
Yeah, but it's very difficult for me.
Oh yeah, you were a track star.
Yeah, I knew a buddy in middle school that had to get a surgery done because he couldn't sleep. Well, he couldn't sleep at night, and he was like losing oxygen, so he was like slowly killing his brain cells. That probably explains why I'm so dumb sometimes. It's just like, what's 1 + 1? 11?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know, but is it a
Shawn spaces out a lot, I noticed.
I do.
You do.
Dude, that Snapchat yesterday when we were listening to King Gizzard and you were like...
Honestly, I thought you were fucked up. I asked him, I was like, did you guys have some drinks? He's like, no, we were sober.
No, yeah, stone sober. And Shawn, like, we're sitting there and Shawn just puts his head back and like, looks up at the sky and I'm like, Shawn, what is going on?
I zone out all the time.
Sorry, I do like the 1,000-yard like death stare. Well, I'll like you catch me at work sometimes. I'll be like,
dude, I've had that, but I'm having a seizure.
Oh yeah, yours.
Like I'll have a seizure and people are like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry." Like my brain just electrocuted me.
But Russ always wants to use his seizure. He brings it up so much.
I do not. No, I have not brought it up in forever. I actually brought it up. I brought it up to someone recently as like kind of a joke, like joking like that, and they're like, "Wait, you have seizures?" And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, when you explained it to me, you could be having one at the gym.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that's where it's like, yeah, if I actually start seizing and you can tell, like, yeah, it's not normal for me. You should probably call the police right now.
For liability reasons, I will call no matter what.
Well, I've already had him at the gym and you didn't know.
Well, don't forget, I am now your 24-year-old babysitter, you know.
Well.
Also, I catch you guys trying to deadlift. Like one time, these sometimes, like I told you, I walk away from desk just to go do random
workouts. Would you spy on Shawn and I working out?
Remember that one time I was like moving some stuff and then I was doing pull-ups and you guys saw me and like I saw you guys deadlifting.
Yeah.
I came over there. Shawn's trying to deadlift with the straight bar. I know you're working on it,
but Shawn's a monster.
Yeah, I see. So then I just did like 2 reps and I just walked away, like some khakis and a dress shirt, and just walked away.
But I mean, like Shawn probably deadlifts like what is it, 650? How many pounds? 650 pounds is what your max is?
No, like 666.
Shawn probably.
Okay, 666.
Shawn weighs like 130 to 40.
Shawn, how much do you weigh?
Yeah, how much do you weigh?
Right now, like 145.
Can I like pick you up?
I could bench you, Shawn.
You probably
could bench Shawn. Oh wait, D's about to bench Shawn.
No, I just want to do like a farm carry.
Okay, no, don't knock over the mic.
I'm gonna shit myself all over you, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, Shawn's like pretty.
I couldn't do that with my knee right now, but I would love to.
Yeah, Shawn's pretty.
I just had a submarine sandwich.
That's all right.
Yeah, we just went to go get food.
Yeah, it was
but yeah, so yeah. Do you guys have anything else to say?
No, man.
Shawn, your face is really red right now.
Yeah, I'm like super
I
tired.
did pick them up, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I say, stay true, work hard.
Stay golden pony boy.
And then don't forget,
stay in school, kids.
Do your fucking push-ups.
Yeah, I'm doing grad school.
Also,
yeah.
Russell thinks incline push-ups are effective as
No, I didn't say they're effective. That's my warm-up that Mike gave me.
I'm joking. I just like to get Russell shit.
Yeah.
It's Mike approved, so
it's a Mike approved workout, which means it's good. I think I've talked about Mike on this podcast. We should have Mike on the podcast.
Lord Jesus Christ have mercy not.
We should have all of us and Mike. That'd be a show.
And tequila.
You have to understand. No, whiskey for Mike.
Whiskey.
As Mike's extra caretaker when he's having a fun time.
Yeah.
I have to be the adult. That's where I'm a little younger than my friend Michael.
How old is Mike? Is he like 29?
27.
Oh, he's 27.
Maybe 26, 27. Yeah, or something like that.
Wow. Like a year or two older than me.
And he looks like he's 40, and you look like you're 50.
Why you say that? You know, it's because
All right, guys, stay tuned for the next episode where Mike punches Russell in the face after hearing his podcast.
No, it's fine. That's probably an accurate assessment of that. But yeah, what? No, don't press that, dude.
I just want. No,
people can hear that you're moving.
I know. I moved the mic, guys. Because it looked like it was just like it was a button that was red that said like it looked like it was muted, and I was like, "Well, we've been talking."
No. If it was muted, I would know. I'm wearing. That's why I'm wearing these so that if something happens, that's what these are, just to monitor the audio, so I can tell.
I'll hit the button.
It'll just pause it. It won't pause this. It'll just go silent. It'll just go dead.
Are we still podcasting, guys?
Yeah, we're still podcasting.
Okay. Well, next time on See What Sticks, stay tuned.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you guys are done, I'll do the sign off.
I can't do the sign off.
Yeah, why can't I?
Well, do you know what to say?
Yeah, that's
not what you say.
See What Sticks.
There you go.
See, no. Every guest appearance should do like an exit, like they're like to end the podcast. So, like for example, Shawn say something interesting, I say something interesting.
Yeah, you can say a fun fact about yourself, and then I'll do the end exit.
Oh shit! Now I'm under pressure.
It's just fun fact, Shawn. Come on, go. Do you have any fun facts about yourself?
Remember we talked about Space Out.
No,
Shawn, give us a fun fact. Come on.
See, now I'm under pressure.
Fine. D, you get a fun fact, then we'll go back to Shawn.
I can cross my eyes and hold them for a long period of time.
Cross your eyes.
Oh.
And then keep talking.
Dude, can you make your eyes pop out?
No.
Ah.
I'm not even going to try that.
His eyes going to fall out?
Fine. I can wiggle my ears.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Oh, so can I? 1 sec.
Yeah. It's barely. But look, my whole glass is
Yeah, you can really wiggle them. Shawn, do you have another fun fact?
I can.
Well, you can also speak like 3 or 4 languages, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty fun fact.
Oh, God.
Nah, it's not that fun. It's pretty boring.
I have a headache.
Whew.
Well, give me a fun fact. Come on, Shawn.
Yes.
I can do this with my thumb.
Sign off for the night.
Okay.
On that note.
All right, guys. Next time.
Okay. Thank you for listening to See What Sticks. This is a podcast about everything and nothing. I am your host, Russell. Tonight on the show, we had DeAndre and we had Shawn. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to come in contact with the show, please email us. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and we officially have a website which will be linked all in the description below. We'd love to hear from you. Please like, comment, rate, and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Yeah, D.
Hashtag we hate Russell. JK is a pretty decent guy.
Okay, yeah, hashtag we hate Russell. JK, he's a pretty decent guy. We'll put it on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for listening. This is actually episode 52, so this is a 1-year anniversary episode of See What Sticks. Thank you to Shawn and DeAndre. Thank you for listening every week. Yeah, you're welcome. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.
Be breezy.
Bye-bye.
God, fucking ruined it.